Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Fate Stay Night. We jumped down to stop Gilgamesh from being a big jerk. And now it's flashback time, so let's see what's up with, I think, Berserker? Which is going to be a very interesting flashback. Going back over a month. He was summoned into this world before anyone. Also, I read a little bit of this, so that's why it's like all fast. He was not summoned in this country, a faraway foreign land. The land is always covered in white, the sky is always gray, and the castle is built within a hidden mountain. That mountain is called Lake Louise, and the country is Canada. Google Lake Louise. It's beautiful. I go there all the time. It is always winter in that land. No, and also there's just a castle up there. There's castles in Canada. It's pretty cool. Coldness and stagnation, barrenness and longing. Sounds like Canada. As they cut all ties with the present world and await the reproduction of the miracle, they are like living corpses. The cold winter air steals their human warmth, and the stagnant world does not allow them a new lifestyle. The family is the seeker of the Holy Grail. Spring does not come for the Einsburn family until their wish is fulfilled. Yes, Einsburn being, of course, a traditional Canadian name. It has been 10 centuries since they started the search for the Holy Grail. As they use every possible method to attain their goal, they were eventually able to forge the Holy Grail. But even then, all they can build is the vessel. The divine mystery that should dwell in there is empty, and they keep building vessels that will never be filled. But a foreseeable end comes to them. They perform a ritual to fill the vessel with the help from outsiders. The result is both a success and a failure. Oh, so, like me. The Holy Grail is made. The Holy Grail should be filled with that method. But they make many enemies at the same time. Even though they should be the owners of the Holy Grail, they have degraded down to common magi that donate help. Their tenacity is abnormal. No, they have been obsessed since that time 1,000 years ago when they almost obtained the Holy Grail. They broke the rules and constantly pulled out the strongest card, Blue Eyes White Dragon. In the first one, they did not have time to do such a thing. In the second one, they finally found a loophole in the rules. In the third one, they summoned what they shouldn't have. And in the fourth one, they were sure of their victory, having the strongest card and its master. The result was a total failure. The servant and the master they selected betrayed them. The man destroyed the Holy Grail, leaving behind his wife and daughter in the Winter Castle. They were infuriated with the man's betrayal, and they lamented their mistake. Outsiders cannot be trusted. Their family, with their perfected magic circuits, will be the only ones to attain the Holy Grail. They had insurance to begin with, and on the fifth one, they finally prepared the strongest master and servant. It was him. 2 months before the Holy Grail War began, every rule was broken for him, Berserker, to be summoned. The days that followed were to only hurt the master. The command spell engraved all over the girl was used to control Berserker. It did no good as a magic circuit and only drained her life away. Even the slightest move on Berserker's part caused the girl to scream in pain. It was only natural. The Holy Grail would appear in 2 months. The only things keeping him in the world were the girl's magical energy and her command spell. Berserker was not created from the magical energy of the Holy Grail. What? Wow. Even if the girl may have been special, to keep Berserker in this world using her own magical energy was like having her life taken away. Yikers. Knowing that, they still did not allow her to rest. They abandoned them in the winter forest filled with hungry beasts. They gave them over to the possessed corpses. Those are the guys from Calgary. Shoutouts to Calgary. They threw them in a waste yard full of failures. The only way for the girl to survive was to rely on the giant she had been given. She survived the training that was more like torture. She would let the giant attack the oncoming enemies. She would let out screams of anguish, but she allowed him to attack every one of her enemies. He does not know himself when the process became a special one for him. In contrast to her young appearance, she hated whining. Everything that came out of her mouth was an insult. She must have instinctively known that if she was going to murmur something, she would get stronger when she would insult and hate someone. The girl scorned Berserker for being ugly and cursed his existence. It was only natural. The girl would not have to suffer if he had not existed. She would have been thrown in hell, or she would not have been thrown in hell if she had not been chosen as the master. The girl insulted the giant every chance she got, and used him to take out her anger. The pain had lessened by the time she mastered Berserker's control, which was when the Holy Grail showed signs of its appearance. Man, all the Fate route was like, here's the rules, and now it's like, yo, those rules, sayonara, goodbye to them, there's loopholes. That's how it works in this world. The girl took away the giant's sanity as if in revenge, treating him as a mad warrior. Oh, so he had it, and then she took it away. But he already knew this was the girl's desperate opposition. The girl did so to hide her weakness. She walked with pride as if saying she could live alone, and that she did not need any friends or collaborators. It was a bluff to ignore the fact that she was fated to have nothing. Oh, that's adorable? In a terrifying way. Oh, okay. The winter forest. The girl timidly touched the arm covered in blood. Surrounded by hungry beasts, the girl was prepared for her death but desperately denied it. At that time, he was not able to move without an order from his master, and he was the first to be attacked by the beasts. The beasts bit off pieces of his neck, head, and limbs. With the scene in front of her, the girl screamed. As he had his sanity taken away, he cannot recall what she said back then. But the girl yelled not for her sake, but for his. Even though her body was destroyed whenever he swung his arm, she endured it for his sake. That's why they were both covered in blood. The giant was covered in the beast's blood, and the girl was covered in her own blood. He remembers the winter forest, the weight of the girl that rested on him, crying tears of anguish, and he realized, in that small cold castle, he was the only one she talked to. Oh, this is really sad. Oh, I'm sad now. Oh, I'm like, mega sad. Her figure appears in his vision. It is just like that time, the tears he did not see on her since she became a complete master. The girl is running to him in tears, and the man slashes her. The golden foe gashes her eyes with a single slash, taking away her light forever. Her face is covered in red. She still runs in spite of that, but falls over a piece of rubble as her eyes are cut. Oh, I don't like this! The slender body falls over. There, the enemy's sword is brought down. The sword misses her heart. The girl is coughing up blood, as her lung must have been pierced. It is not instant death, but it is fatal. With her eyes slashed, her lung pierced, and her servant eliminated, she has nothing now. So, she should at least die peacefully. It might be a salvation if she would just go to sleep right there, but... The girl crawls, leaving traces of blood. Crying in pain, she crawls toward the black giant. How much power was left in him? Breaking the chains with all his might, he charges at the man. The demonic lance is thrust. The heart-piercing lance impales the giant. That ends it. The man pulls out the lance as if nothing had happened. The remaining power in the giant completely disappears. His body disappears. All the power that was giving his body form had disappeared. So all that was left for him is to disappear. As he ran out of magical energy, there is no way for him to stay in this world. He falls, but in his last living moment, he sees the girl fumbling around for him. Power returns to his falling body. The law of magic that constructed him, the regulation of the world that hates inconsistencies, the body that is crumbling away like sand. He pushes aside all powers trying to eliminate him, using his own power of will. Yo, this is my favorite anime trope, when it's just like, no, screw the rules, I have determination. Cannot disappear yet. He's probably the only one she relied on. He has to answer the solitary girl that believed in him, although she insulted him.
どこ？わかんない。真っ暗で何もわかんないよ。まさか。
With her eyes slashed, the girl crawls with her hands stretched out. I don't know if I can watch this when the anime part is out. Oh, she must want to feel him, as she cannot see now. The blood-stained hands grope through the empty space, trying to verify his presence. There is no power left in him. There is nothing he can do. Berserker will fall here and die here. His body has died and there is no power left to support him.
だから、私は安心だよ。どんなやつにだって。バーサーカーさえいれば負けないもの。
But that cannot be allowed. His mind is dead. Supporting his body with his will that should no longer exist, he parts from this world. His body is still standing, just as it was when he was invincible. As if to say, his body has to be invincible until the very last second for the girl that depended on him. And the girl reaches him. The hand that was grasping through the empty space finally touches something. Coughing up blood, the girl crawls to the hard figure. She cannot see, but she can still feel him. Berserker hasn't lost yet. She cannot see anymore, but Berserker is still strong like always.
よかった。ずっとそこにいてね。バーサーカー。
Strength fades from her body. She's hurt and scarred, but it's all right as long as he's here. He always protected her. He was scary, but he was really kind. His big body was like that of a dad. Oh, and she wanted for him to pick her up one. No, 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 no. That's not okay.
暗くても怖くないよ。バーサーカーは強いんだもん。こうしていてくれれば、私は安心できるから。
None of this is okay. She rests her body on him. It feels as though he'll rest one of his big, solid hands on her head. It's probably true. He should be patting her head when she opens her eyes.
ちょっと寒いね。
Her body is cold. Recalling the forest from that time, the girl smiles. It happened so long ago. Recalling the giant that protected her even when injured, the girl peacefully falls asleep. Wow, that was not okay. Interlude out. There go my feelings. I'm dead inside. The man reaches out for the girl that went to sleep. Whoa, hey. He's mad. I yell. I don't consider the personal damage, nor what could happen to me. I hate that smug smile. The man stops. Behind him stands Shinji, surprised at the sudden intruder. Can I just run up and dropkick Shinji? The man smiles ominously. My shaking throat speaks up before I can think, but there's no way that man will stop. Wait, what? I couldn't even tell him to stop. The man pulls something out of the girl with a smile. A red, dripping object that looks like a fruit. The thing in the man's hand is the girl's heart! No! Oh! My mind burns down. Yeah, no, but I would too. Fear of being killed mixes with my desire to kill him.
観客がいたか。俺の勇姿を見たいという気持ちはわかるが。
With the girl's heart in his right hand.
身の程をわきまえろ。王に命じるとは何事か。雑種。
He shoots off one of his numerous noble phantasms at me. The terrace falls. The man's noble phantasm destroys the wall of the castle. Uh-oh. Structural integrity. I don't move at all. I don't care about the rubble falling down. I don't have time to run, and I have no intention of running. I don't care even if a big piece of debris scratched against my back. I can't think of looking away from that guy now.
ほう。何かと思えば、セイバーのマスターとはな。
His red eyes react to my enmity. I'm going crazy. I'll die in the next instant. There's no way I'm not afraid of that. But my body refuses to run away and keeps screaming to defeat that enemy. The girl's corpse keeps ordering me not to forgive that man. It's only natural for me to go crazy. My mind churns with conflicting impulses towards life and death.
戦う意志はあるようだが、話にならん。肝心のセイバーがいないのでは、貴様などに価値はない。
A sword appears in his left hand. The sword is mercilessly raised and should come down to kill Emiyashiro. I keep glaring at that enemy. I can't even think about showing my back to him.
ちょっと待てよ。そいつさ、僕の知り合いなんだよね。
Hold up, I know this guy. Okay, this man's sword stops. Shinji, who is watching from the other side of the wall, walks to the center of the hall.
よう、久しぶりだな、エミヤ。こんなところで会うとは思わなかったんでね。少しばかり驚いたよ。
Can't Rin just like snipe him from afar with some magic? Like, come on, bud. The man does not move. There's about 10 meters between us. Would I be able to get near him? Even Berserker could not close this distance.
なんだ、ブルって声も出ないのか？まあ、気持ちはわからないでもないよ。僕もライダーの時はそうだった。ああ、そうだったそうだった。いや、あの時は見逃してもらって助かったよ、エミヤ。
Yeah, why did we do that again? There's nothing I can use as a weapon, but I don't care. My head is clear right now. I don't feel any uneasiness about projecting his swords right now.
おい、僕がこっちを見ろって言ってるんだ。
I slightly shift my gaze in his direction, just slightly. I look at Shinji while keeping the man in my view.
そうだよ。わかってるじゃんか。今ここで一番誰が偉いのかってことがさ。
I gasp. It's not because of what he said. It's unexpected that he's saying so from the bottom of his heart.
そういうことだ。ならわかってるよな、エミヤ。お前、このままじゃ確実に死ぬよ。
How out of place. Why say something that's so obvious?
紹介が遅れたが、そいつは僕の新しいサーバントでね。ライダーなんかよりすごいだろ。
Shinji puts his hands on the man's shoulder. With a delighted face.
命乞いしろよ、エミヤ。少しは考えてやってもいいぜ。
God, you are just scum. Like pawn scum looks down on you. He says something unimaginable.
断る。
I do not hesitate. Don't even get the choice. I answer right away without even showing signs of considering it.
そうかよ。それじゃ死んじゃえよ、お前。
Shinji jumps back. The man, still with a cold expression, finally brings his sword down.
そこのサーバント。指一本でも動かせば、
Are you
マス
doing
ターの命は保証しないわ。
Are you doing what I actually said? Doing the good thing? And the man stops his sword once again. Yes! Everyone looks up. Everyone down in the hall turns his attention. Everyone down in the hall turns his... I guess they are all guys, huh? I would use there, but that's fine. To the girl on the terrace. Tosaka's hand is aimed at Shinji. Even though Shinji is not a Magus, he should know what that means. Tosaka's serious. If the man brings down his sword, she will kill Shinji as retaliation. Oh, wait. Can't he, like, super live on his own? Without a Oh. She doesn't answer, but just keeps her aim on Shinji.
なんだよ。
What?
僕を撃とうってのか。
Shinji's like, yeah, kill Shiro, kill him. Oh, he's so bad. And then she raises his head, like, no, don't kill me. He is just a 4chan troll.
殺したのはそっちが先でしょう。
Right?
もっとも、どうであれこっちの気は変わらないわ。
Right?
シンジ、殺す権利と殺される権利は同じよ。そんなこと、人間なら魔術師じゃなくても本能で理解なさい。
In this world, it's kill or be killed, my dude. Welcome to Undertale. Shinji retreats weakly, being stared down by Tosaka. And the man just watches it in delight. He looks at Tosaka. Uh-oh. Then, I think there was a strange shaking for an instant. That's a cool effect.
俺の打倒はできぬと悟り、マスターを狙ったか。交渉を持ちかけたのは、マスターを殺したところで、俺が止まらぬと判断したからだな。
そうよ。シンジが死んだくらいじゃ、 あんたは止まりそうにないけど、この状況なら考えてもいいでしょ。今ならシンジを救えるもの。あんただってサーバントならマスターを失うのは痛手のはずよ。
なるほどなるほど。なかなかの起点だ。そこの雑種を助けたいのならば、その交渉しかありえまい。
His sword disappears. He turns his back to me as if he's lost interest.
お前何のつもりだ。誰が止めろって言ったんだよ。
いや、状況が変わったぞシンジ。彼女ならば
She?
器としては
Perfect?
文句なし。
Vessel? Uh-oh. Shinji stops breathing. His face filled with irritation suddenly turns to a dirty smile.
そう
It's
か。
not a good smile.
いや、
Oh no.
嬉しいよ遠坂。
No, no, no.
君がまだ生きていてくれて。
Please no to Tosaka.
そう、一応私もホッとしたわ。あんたみたいなのでも付き合いは長いからね。どこかで死なれてたら気落ちするわ。
Would it really be though? Laughing, Shinji claps his hands. It's so strange. Shinji shows no fear even though Tosaka can end his life. It seems an overwhelming joy is numbing his emotions.
まあいい。それよりどうだ遠坂。エミヤなんてほっといてさ、僕たちと手を組まないか。
僕たち？
そうだよ。君もキャスターが力を蓄えているのは知ってるだろ。竜道寺は今回の最大なんだ。そこに陣取られて魔力を蓄えられてるよね。
Wait a
少しばかり不利
second.
になる。
Is this game just another metaphor of Romance of the Three Kingdoms? The Caster Kingdom, the Shinji Kingdom, and us? Oh no. Shinji says with both his hands raised. That's an obvious fact. But I have to add, it seems Shinji doesn't know Caster obtained Saber and Archer.
な、わかるだろ。一人でやっても勝ち目は薄いんだ。バーサーカーのマスターは倒したけど、これだけじゃ足りない。父さん、君がいればキャスターたちにも負けないものが作れるよ。
Shinji invites her with confidence. To that,
お断りよシンジ。あんたが誰と繋がっているかは知らない。けどね、私から見てもいいように使われているだけのやつについていく道理はないわ。
Tosaka refuses him without twitching a brow.
なん
Also, it's pretty obvious you're being used, dude.
わからない？腐れ縁から忠告するけど、もうちょっと周りを観察する知力を養いなさい。
I like the phrase, get some intelligence, because it implies level ups.
マトシンジをマスターだと思っているのはあんた一人だけよ。あんたには魔術師としての才能がないっていい加減気がついたら。
Lamo, dude, just go home. Shinji's face stiffens up. The harsh words must have caused him to forget that his life is in Tosaka's hands.
やれギルガメッシュ。
Oh, hey, just saying his name, huh?
皆殺しだ。
Just straight up saying his name. You are brilliant. Shinji orders his servant.
なんだよ。やれって言ってるだろ。お前なら僕がやられる前にやるなんて簡単じゃないか。
That is a very angry sprite.
いや、残念だが時間切れだ。これ以上放置すれば腐ってしまう。
The man shows Shinji, who's walking up to him in anger, what's in his right hand. A red piece of meat. It is a still throbbing heart he ripped out of that girl. Shinji grits his teeth in vexation.
後悔するなよ遠坂。もう仲間にしてやらないからな。
Shinji runs towards the gate. The other one stays, and after watching his master's disgraceful behavior,
だそうだ。良い友人を持ったな。
with those delighted words, he leaves the room filled with rubble. So, remember in the Fate route when he was talking with Sakura? Boy, that's curious now. And we walk to her, the center of the hall. With the sunlight coming in from the ceiling, the girl is sleeping amongst the rubble. I don't think she's actually sleeping, bud. Her eyes will never open again. Looking closely, the girl's not white at all. Bud, you're gonna make a race thing now? She is red all over, and she looks nothing like she did before.
シローのせいじゃないわ。 分かってるでしょ。私たちじゃこの子を助けることなんてできなかった。
I know. I've been taught that there are people I can save and people I cannot save. I know I'll put my own life in danger if I try to do something beyond my capabilities. But still, I still wanted to save her. I don't want a child dying in front of me. I don't think anyone does, bud. Oh, no. Okay, let's stop there. Except for anti-vax moms. Okay, well, that went well. I don't want anyone dying in front of me. It is more pain. There come the dislikes. It is more painful and scary than anything else not to be able to save someone asking for help. There's no way I can apologize, and I don't know her well enough to apologize to her. This girl is unrelated to Emyashiro. I know that without having to be told, so why? Why are these eyes crying?
どうして？
父さんが。
どうしてよ。あいつの前に出れば殺されるって分かっていたでしょ。なのにどうしてイリアスフィールを助けようとしたの？結果はどうあれ、イリアスフィールは敵だった。なのにどうしてこの子の死にそこまでしてやれるのよ。
Is it an inquiry? Tosaka's eyes are serious.
どうしても何もない。助けたいと思ったから止めただけだ。
There's no other way to explain it. After glaring at me...
そう。前から異常だと思ってたけど、今ので確信したわ。シロ、あなたの生き方はひどくいびつよ。
Oh dang. Am I being called out? She tries to open a lid that I've kept closed for so long.
いびつだって。
そうよ。自分より他人のが大切なんて生き方は間違ってる。いい？他人を助けるのは自分が愛されたいからだなんて一般論を口にしてるんじゃないわ。そんな偽善とは別のところで人間は自分を一番にしなくちゃいけないの。そりゃ他人が一番のやつだっているけど、そもそも自分っていうのは計りにかけられない別格なのよ。言うなれば計りそのものでしょ。なのにあんたはその計りを壊してどうでもいい他人を助けようとする。
Wow, you're really ripping into my soul, huh?
ええ、それでも構わない。あんたが自分のない、ただ生きてるだけの人間ならそれもいい。けど、シロは自分があるじゃない。そんな確固たる自意識があるくせに、自分をないがしろにするなんてできないのよ。そんなことを続けてたら、いつか必ず壊れるから。
No way. Can't break down. I'm doing this so that I won't break down. I'm trying to save people that I could not save so that I can hold my head high.
いいえ、もう十分に壊れてるわ。
Oh, dang. You know, I think one of the most powerful words you can describe like as a kid, you're like, yeah, if I say a swear word, that'll hurt someone. But you realize very quickly swear words have like no power. But if you call someone broken, that is a shattering thing to say.
だから言ってよ。10年前に何があったかは知らない。けど、あんたがおかしくなってるのはそれが原因なんでしょうから。
Tosaka looks like she's crying. Why does she have to make a face like that? It's as if she knows I'll live a thankless life, so she's trying to stop me.
学校の時もそうだった。あなたはあれだけの死体を見てとんでもなく冷静だった。私でさえ死体と勘違いしたっていうのに、一別しただけでみんなが生きてるって読み取っていた。それがずっと変だって引っかかってた。魔術師としてろくな教育を受けていないくせに、殺し屋になってもすぐに自分を落ち着かせていた。死体を前にして憤ることはあっても、死体そのものに嫌悪を抱いてはいなかった。それはきっとあなたにとって人の死は見慣れたものだったからよ。それだけのものを10年前に見たっていうことでしょ。
So wait, she can't put together the fire that killed everyone and the 10 years ago. I mean, those are two pretty big events that kind of line up. I got used to seeing them. Well, it's true that it wasn't my first time seeing a corpse. The students at school, Ryder who got her neck twisted off, and even this sleeping girl in front of me now. I think they've died a natural death compared to that time. But she's wrong. The fire 10 years ago saved Emiyashiro. That cannot be the main reason why Tosaka is criticizing me now.
違う、遠坂。そんなことはない。俺はただ助けられただけだ。
助けられた？あなた、10年前の火事の時に助けられたのね。それがエミヤキリツグだったの。
Finally kind of putting it together.
ああ、そうだ。ただそれだけだ。あれは原因なんかじゃない。
My heart aches when I answer. My body is telling me that it's a lie.
じゃあ、他には何かなかった？ずっと後悔しているようなこととか、助けられる代償にエミやキリツグに取られたものとかなかったの？
そんなのあるもんか。キリツグは俺を助けてくれただけだ。それに取られるも何もその時は。
I had nothing to give. I saw many corpses. I died at that time and was reborn. I do not have any regrets. My eyes lost hatred there. My hands lost anger there. My legs lost hope there. My self lost itself there. So why? Why do I have this self-consciousness that Tosaka speaks of?
それは
I have accepted death. I knew I was going to die. Even if my body was saved in that situation, there's no way my mind could have been saved as well. At that time, I was empty. I just admired something sacred. I remember now. No, I didn't even put it into my memory. So I didn't realize until now that it's what really saved me.
シロ、やっぱり何か契約でもさせられたの？
違う。取られたものなんて何もない。俺はただもらっただけだ。
A world like hell. In a place where everyone but me died, I was saved. Nobody saved me, and I wasn't able to save anybody. And at the very end, he granted me something I thought was a miracle.
覚えてる。俺を覗き込む目とか、助かってくれと懇願する声を、その淵で思ったんだ。自分が助かったことじゃなくて、助けてくれる奴がいることは、なんて。
It's so wonderful, and it's such a miraculous thing. That's why I admired it. I had nothing, there was nothing remaining in me. I admired the first thing that came into my sight.
だから、俺は。
That's the only thing I had. That's the only emotion I felt after I was saved. I was happy. I cried. That's all I could think about. So that's about all the emotion I could create.
ああ、きっと、遠坂は正しい。
It's distorted for me to put priority on others before me. There's something seriously wrong with the procedure.
けど、救われたのは俺だけだった。その時に思ったんだ。この次があるのなら、助けられなかった人の代わりに、全ての人を助けなくちゃいけないんだって。
それがおかしいって言ってるのよ。いい？助かったんならまず自分を大事にしろっていうの。死んじゃった人たちには悪いけど、あんただけが助かったっていうのはただの偶然よ。ならその幸運をかみしめなさい。それだけひどい目にあったんだから、あとは楽しくやんなきゃ嘘でしょ。
Tosaka is seriously angry. Yeah, that makes me happy. I finally realized now because Tosaka is that kind of person. The question I've been wondering about... Oop, don't touch my microphone's cable. That could be bad. Woohoo! The question I've been wondering about all by myself. I wanted to be a superhero, and I always tried to help others. I knew there was something wrong with the method, but I did not understand that. But it's so clear now. It's because of this person that is seriously angry for my sake.
何よ。これだけ言ってもまだわからないわけ？頭くるわね。そんなにわからずやだって言うなら、あんたとのコンビも。
いや、わかってる。言っただろ。遠坂は正しいって。
なら。
けど、やっぱり忠告は聞けない。
確かに俺は何か間違えているけどいいんだ。
Hey, pro tip, if someone says, I know there's something wrong with me, but it's alright, it's usually not alright.
だって誰かのためになりたいっていう思いが間違いなはずがないんだからな。
This dude does not even recognize himself as a thing, huh? So, I answer her with as much gratitude as I could possibly put in.
まったく。そんな顔されたら
Wow.
何も言えないじゃない。
We say that to her, and she says that to us. That is such a fate phrase. Maybe it got awkward as Tosaka turns and walks away. And then,
まあ仕方ないか。
Shikatanai! That's another fate phrase.
私が何とかしてあげるわよ。
She sighs as she says this. The sun is setting. We return to the hall when the sky turns red. Where did they go? The corpse of the girl is not on the mountain of rubble. We just buried her in the courtyard. Okay, I see. I don't know if it's normal for servants, but the black giant turned into sand. But we put the sand in the same coffin as the girl. Oh. So now she can be held by him. And now I'm making myself cry.
さて、これからどうするかだけど。
Cry?
考えある？
That's a good one.
考え中だ。事態がまた悪い方に転んだからな。少し整理しないとやってられない。
そうね。最大の敵だったイリアスフィールとバーサーカーはいなくなったけど、代わりにわけわかんないやつが出てきたし。
Gilgamesh is like Akuma. Just jumps in and does bad stuff.
サーバントは7人しか呼ばれないはずなのに、あいつで8人目でしょ。どう見ても既存のサーバントじゃなかったけど、シンジのやつ、どこであんなのと契約したんだか。
Let's go ask Oh, no. An eighth servant, huh? I don't think we can treat that man as a servant. He's a heroic spirit that dominates all others. He has a seemingly infinite supply of noble phantasms, and he's a devil without any human emotion. Except smug.
それって古代メソポタミア神話に出てくる英雄だよな。
ええ、半神半人の英雄。ウルクの王、不老不死の探求者。この世のすべてを治めたとされる暴君だけど、まさかあんなイカれたやつだったとは思わなかったわ。
I don't know, anybody who obtains everything and seeks immortality, I'd say they're probably pretty crazy.
バーサーカーをこともなげに倒したことといい、あいつ本気になったセーバーより強いかもしれないわね。
Tosaka doesn't sound as sharp. It doesn't seem like it's because there's a new enemy.
どうしたんだよ、トサカ。奥歯に物が挟まったような言い方だけど。
ちょっとね。あいつ確かに強かった。あれだけの数の宝具を持ってるんだから、その力は一級品でしょ。けど実質はどうなのかなって。私、あいつとバーサーカーにそう実力差はないと感じてたんだけど。
She ponders. Huh? Could it be that Tosaka doesn't know about his powers?
いや、あいつ自身はセイバーやバーサーカーと同じか、きっとそれ以下だ。そもそも英霊の強さは召喚された土地での知名度によるんだろ。ならギルガメッシュなんて英雄、こっちじゃ知ってるやつはそうはいないぞ。
And then Final Fantasy V came out, and that changed quickly.
それはそうだけど、知名度による実力の変動だってそう大きいものじゃないわ。
See, I was really hoping the popularity thing would be such a thing where it's like, we gotta make a fan fiction about my character and bring it to the market to make me so strong or something.
私にはどうもあの金ピカは反則めいて見えたんだけど。
Tosaka calls him by a strange name. Well, with that aside...
だから反則だって。あいつの持ってた宝具はみんな本物だ。
Wow, we're just...
いや、そうじゃなくて、きっと本物の元になった武器なんだ。
I do love how in the second route, it's not just like, oh, we need to discover who this guy is again. It's like, no. It's like, she was just like, since I'm better in this route, no, I know that those are all the real ones.
ギルガメッシュは一番古い神話の英雄で、あらゆる贅沢を尽くした王様だったんだろ。なら、各地の神話の元になった原点を所有していてもおかしくない。
じゃあ何？あいつが出してた宝具は宝具じゃなくてただの武器ってこと？
だろうな。あいつの宝具自身は きっと蔵なんだ。
Wow, you are on fire today, bud.
生前にあいつが集めた財宝を収納した蔵こそがあいつの宝具なんだと思う。
そっか。ならバーサーカーが叶わないのも当然よね。英霊たちにはそれぞれ弱点がある。すべての宝具の原型を持つんなら、相手の弱点となるものを持ち出せばいいだけの話だもの。
That's right. If there's a chance of victory, is that he is not a master of these weapons. He's not a wielder that has mastered his weapon to the limit, so I think there's still a way to defeat him. With all that aside,
まあ登坂、本当に関係ないんだけど、なんで金ピカなんだよあいつ。
ああ、いや、それはその髪が金色だったからとか。
oh wow, we're really doing this right now?
何言ってんだ。それならセイバーも金ピカなんて呼んでたはずだ。金ピカ、すごいぞ。実に意味ありげじゃんか。なんか他に気づいたことがあったからそう口にしたと見た。ここまで来て隠すなよ。登坂、なんか気づいたんだろ。
ちょっと違うってば。私のはシアみたいに真面目な話じゃないからあんまり追求しないで。
Has she known about him from before? Because yeah, I didn't raise the point. We haven't seen him in his gold armor, so why would she call him Goldie?
嘘つけ。根拠もなしで金ピカなんて呼ぶもんか。ほら、白状しろよ登坂。今は一つでも情報が欲しいんだから。
あ、
I stare at Tosaka. After a few seconds, she sighs as if she's given up.
だからそれはあいつ高価そうなのいっぱい持ってたでしょ。それでものすごくお金持ちなんだろうなって。だから金ピカ、あの金ピカすっごい贅沢してそうじゃない。
All about that dosh, huh? Tosaka scratches her cheek while looking away. How scary. It seems anyone who's rich is called Goldie by Tosaka. What's more scary is that Tosaka figured out the servant's true nature just because he seemed rich. You know what they say, don't trust a rich person, eat them. Eat the
8
rich.
人目のサーバントって時点で破綻してるのに、そいつ自身がジョーカーなんだもの。
Joker. So you're saying we live in a society? You say Gilgamesh? We live in a society?
問い詰めようにも監督役の綺麗は行方知れずだし。まあ、今はキャスターの方が大事だから後回しにするしかないん
God,
だ
if
け
they
ど。
call him Joker for the rest of the game, that'd be dope. That's right. Caster is obtaining more power as we speak. Saber should not be able to oppose Caster's control much longer. No, in the worst case, Saber could already be under her control.
そうだな。イリアスフィールの協力は得られなかったけど、だからといって放っておくわけにはいかない。こうなったら2人だけでキャスターを倒せる手段を考えよう。
そうね。何のアイディアもないけど、やるしかないか。
She sighs and sits on the rubble.
まさかお城で作戦会議することになるなんてな。
I follow Tosaka's lead and sit down. Well, we'll have a bed to sleep in here. Whoa! If we're lucky, we might even find some magical item of Ilias feels. Let's loot her chests! In the moment we let our guard down.
やめとけやめとけ。お前たち2人だけで裏をかく？
I'm sorry, who's this rolling their R's at me?
そんなの通用するわけねえだろ。間抜け。
Who's this? A stunned voice comes from the front entrance. Yeah, who? We jump up and turn to face the speaker.
いつぞやのみたいだな、お二人さん。お互いしぶとく生き残っているようで何よりだ。
I forgot about you.
ランサー。
Hi, Lancer. I quickly concentrate and connect my magic circuit. He is certainly Lancer. He speared my heart on that night 10 days ago and then we promptly forgot about him. I can't let it happen again. I have to let Tosaka escape before he attacks.
シロ離れて。あいつは私が引きつけるから、その間にあんたは2階に。
登坂、走れ。あいつは俺が食い止める。登坂は一旦外に。
ちょっと待った。あんた、自分を大切にしろってさっきの話、全然聞いてなかったみたいね。
I'll value my life later. I value yours more right now. She lowers the hand she pointed at Lancer and points at me. But I have objections as well.
バカ言うな。忠告は聞かないってちゃんと断っただろう。殴り合いはこっちの役目だ。あいつとは2度目だし、ここは登坂より俺の方が向いている。
そんなわけないじゃない。相手は歩兵よ。 飛び道具がない相手に飛び道具である私が逃げてどうすんのよ。
I don't know. I've played as this dude in the Fate Extella. He has a couple ranged attacks.
だからこそだろう。懐に入られたらおしまいってわからないか。いいか、遠坂は遠くから援護してくれればいいんだよ。
バカ、援護なんて
Oh
できるか。
wow, is this what we're really
あい
doing?
にくそんな器用な魔術なんて
We have now
知らないの
died.
よ。やるならあんたごと吹っ飛ばすに決まってんじゃない。
自分の壊し屋っぷりを開き直るな。大体どうしてそう何でもかんでも派手めで行こうってんだお前は。たまにはもっとつつましいことやってみ
Oh
ろ。
dang.
キャスターが遠坂はいらないもんって言ったのあんまり無視できないぞ。
Shiro, that's way too blunt, bud.
なんですってこの。
And we argue for a few minutes. Well, he obviously has no murderous intent. When we begin to tire and wonder how this got started, I noticed that Lancer is watching us with a smile.
あ、もう終わりか。別に急がねえから最後まで済ましちまいな。相手への不満はとことん吐き出しといた方がいいぞ。
I like this guy. I like this guy. I cough and glare back at Lancer. I take half a step forward and Tosaka's right behind me. Man, we should have done so from the start.
ああ、待て待て。せっかく同意を得たところ悪いが、
Oh.
こっちに戦う気はない。
Oh.
見るに見かねてな。少しばかり手助けしてやろうと出しゃばりに来たわけだ。
Want a formal contract? Hold on. Chotto mate. What did you just say?
聞き違いかしら。今手助けをするって聞こえたけど。
なんだ、わかりづらいか？なら言い直すか。お前たち二人だけではキャスターたちには太刀打ちできん。できんだろうから俺が手を貸してやると言ったんだ。
I'm stunned. But Tosaka quickly grasps the situation.
そう。本当に出しゃばりね、ランサー。聞くけど、それはあなたのアイデア？
いや、俺のマスターからの指示だ。キャスターたちがああなっちまった以上、一人きりの身としては協力者が欲しいんだと。ま、連中を潰すまでの共同戦線ってやつだな。
Wasn't your master Kirei? Unless he just switched when Kirei got boofed.
まっとうな理由ね。けど、それなら私たちよりもっと頼りがいのあるやつがいるでしょ。
Can we talk to your master? Is she talking about Shinji and Gilgamesh? No, I don't think so. It seems Tosaka is trying to figure out if Lancer knows about them.
いや、あれはダメだ。とても
Oh,
じゃない
okay,
が
no,
勝利
he
は
wanted. Okay, yeah.
戦力的には申し分ないが、いちいち背中の心配をするのも面倒だろう。
正しい選択ね、ランサー。けど、それもあなたのマスターの指示ってわけ？
それも違うな。あんたらを選んだのは俺の趣味だ。一度面識がある分話が早いだろう。
He speaks plainly. It seems that fighting Archer and driving his lance through my heart are the same as becoming acquaintances in his mind. That's fair. He has the same problem I have, where it's just like, if you have one conversation with someone, I instantly call you, like, friend. Like, that's it. You've instantly reached that level.
待てランサー。俺はお前に二度も殺されかかった。だっていうのに、お前の言葉を信用すると思っているのか。
思っているさ。お前の参謀はさっぱりとしたいい女だからな。そんな女が手を貸すってんだから、お前だって物好きなお人よしなんだろ。
I frown. I'm troubled that Tosaka is nodding at our enemy's words.
そういうわけだ。だから協力できるって思ったのさ。ああ、言っておくが、お前たちがじゃない。お前たちなら協力してやっていいとこの俺が思ったんだ。
Can't understand the difference. Oh, it means not his master.
協力しようって持ちかけておいて、選ぶのはそっちってこと？
ああ、初見からあんたのことは気に入ってたんだぜ。美人で強情で肝が据わっていると来ている。女をマスターにするんならな、あんたみたいなのがいい。
Oh, I see. Okay. Lancer looks at Tosaka with cool eyes. I don't like him for some reason.
いいわ。私は賛成。けどまだ決定じゃない。エミヤ君が信用できないって言うなら、この話はなかったことにするけど。
だそうだ。どうする小僧。お前、器を試されてる。
Lancer looks at me, trying to suppress his laughter. My answer is... alright, I don't mind, but under one condition, or I refuse. It's also said status updated. Is it going to be... you? No, it just says no master. Okay. Probably... what got updated? Oh, probably just this, huh? Yeah, there's a lot here. Details, we got the story, skills, golden rule. Not the percentage gold in one's body, but increase the chance of attracting gold during... what? This is new. With this level of gold, one can... what? That's horrible. Money trouble will be completely unknown. It's just get more money, huh? That's new. That's new indeed. He just gets the money. I'm gonna save here just in case. Do we trust Lance Bro? I'm gonna say alright, but on one condition, but I want to know what one condition is. We have to accept his offer. Even if he's an enemy, he's still right. Tosaka and I can't be caster, but we might have a chance if Lancer's with us, but...
分かった。お前の言い分は信じる。けど条件付きだ。キャスターを倒すために手を貸してもらうし、俺たちもお前を信用する。
Is it gonna be like, yeah, but Tosaka is my girlfriend?
その代わり。
その代わりなんだ？俺のマスターを教えろってか？
Oh, that'd be cool.
仲間だからって気安く遠坂には近寄る。
Oh, that's literally what it is, huh? The air freezes. Lancer is speechless like he's been sucker punched.
なるほどなるほど。そりゃそうだ。俺のマスターなんぞよりそっちの方が何倍も重要だよな、坊主。
I'm so happy it was the dumb joke. He starts laughing heartily.
なんだよ、悪いか。言っとくけど、遠坂はやらないからな。
She's my girlfriend. Did relationship go up? No, not yet. Oh, she's blushing!
まさか悪くなんかね。むしろ見直したところだ。いや、いいね、お嬢ちゃん。坊主、あんたにぞっこんじゃないか。
Oh my god, he's the best.
何言ってんのよあんた。私とシロはそんなんじゃないわよ。そう私たちはただの協力関係なんだから。
そうか？
なんかムカつくわねあんた。何よその見透かしたような顔は。ほらシロもなんか言いなさいよ。私たちはただの協力関係だって。
Oh.
なんか言いなさいよバカ。これじゃ本当に私たちが付き合ってるって。
だから本当も何も
Oh my
出来
god.
上がってんだよお前たち。傍から見てる俺でさえわかるのに当の本人たちがごまかしてるだな。ああ、こりゃこの先も大変だぞ少年。
I could listen to Lancer talk all day. He has that perfect drawl that I love. Lancer makes a sympathetic gesture.
遠坂が大変なのはもう分かってるから。
I dismiss his sympathy with a sour look.
おう、そりゃ頼もしい。んじゃ俺もそれなりに気を使ってジョーちゃんと付き合おう。だがまあからかうと面白いジョーちゃんなんだな。道中楽しませてはもらうぜ。それぐらいの見返りが構わねえだろ。
See, this is the type of bro I expected Archer to be.
分かった。その線でいこう。キャスターを倒すまであんたの力を借りる。
決まりだな。んじゃまあとりあえず握手と。
Lance walks up to me unarmed and shakes my hand. There are worrying factors, but we're able to obtain a reliable ally. All that's left is...
このカッタバキタ。いいわよ。あんたたちなんてこっちから願い下げよう。こうなったら私一人でキャスターをとっちめるんだから。
How can I calm her down? Aw, that was so good. I'm very happy I chose that choice. Alright guys, next time we'll be back for some more poking fun at Tosaka is the best medicine. We'll see you guys next time for some more. That was a nice end to a horribly depressing and deep part. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time for some more. Ciao.